Right, welcome. We are going to do 2 exercises today as part of our morning exercise routine or daily exercise routine. I'm going to give you some progressions from very easy through to very challenging. So first exercise we're going to do is a very functional exercise, if we could use that term. It means it's something we're going to do in our daily life. It's an exercise called the squat. Okay, this particular exercise works the muscles on the fronts of the legs, the back of the legs, and around this area here. And due to the fact we're going to keep a nice upright posture when we're performing this exercise, it's going to work some of this area as well in keeping us nice and upright. So the first version of this exercise is going to be a sit to stand exercise. So we're going to do this from a chair, okay? So standard chair height, okay? I'm going to do this exercise. I'm going to take a stance that's comfortable for me with my feet facing forwards or slightly out to the side if I'm going to take a wider stance, but generally about hip width or slightly wider. Okay, from here, keeping a nice upright posture, I'm going to sit down into the chair. We may even start this exercise from seated into a chair. So again, I'm going to make sure that, again, I've got that stance here, slightly wider than hips with my feet grounded strongly into the floor, and from here making sure that my knees are over my shins and my ankles. From here, keeping a nice upright posture without my hands, I'm going to come to standing, okay? To repeat that movement back into the chair. We can put our hands wherever we want to. We may need to use them, first of all, to help us get up out of the chair, okay? Important things are, there is an alignment through the working joints, and in this case, the hips, the knees, and the other way round, the hips, the knees, and the ankles. So, from here, to give you a silent demo for a moment. Hopefully you can see, I'll turn the chair to the side, so you get a side view here. Hips, knees, ankles in a line together as we come up to standing with a nice upright posture, chest lifted, shoulders back away from the ears. Nice and smooth, controlled movement is the easiest version, perhaps, of a squat. We could take a lower bench and perform it there. If we feel we can do it unsupported, then we have the same exercise. Hands can come to the front, they could stay on the hips, a little more challenging, or they could come across the chest. From the side, hips, knees, ankles remain in alignment, and we keep a nice upright posture. The important thing is my knee does not travel over the end of my toes, so the weight is slightly through my heels. And for now, we're just going to go to about 90 degrees at the knee, which is about the same height of standing out of a chair. Okay? We could take the lower seat, or as I said, we could drop a little lower if we wanted to make it more challenging. Okay? But let's say 90 degrees to start with. This exercise we could make harder. We could slow it down. Again, making sure we're not locking the knees out as we come to extension. We could add a resistance to it if we wanted to, okay? Whatever that might be. In this case, a heavy block, okay? From here, I could perform that same exercise, the squat, okay? A very brilliant exercise, the squat. So we could progress this in a number of ways, okay? We could add in a jump into that squat, that makes it more challenging. And as I said, we could add resistance to that. Ultimately, we're looking to be able to do about 25 repetitions, 25 of those squats, until we reach the point where it becomes difficult to do any more than that. Okay? So we're asking a little bit more of the body than what it can comfortably do. Go back and look at that video again if you need to on the squat, checking the joint alignment, checking your posture. Okay? We'll stop there for a second.